In today's video, gents, we're talking about inexpensive items worth 10 times their cost. Items that when you buy them, you're gonna get tons of value. First up on this list, any book that teaches you how to save money, how to invest money, and how to make more of it. Seriously, if you read a book like this in your teens and your 20s, you take it to heart, you take action on what it says, you're gonna be a multi-millionaire before you retire. And I'm not saying you need to invest in the stock market. I am saying, though, you need to develop a prosperity mindset. That's the mindset that helps you understand that the best investment is in yourself, in your education, and changing your habits. So over time, you can build wealth. And if that sounds boring, check out their biographies. Felix Dennis here, sex, drugs, rock and roll, and millions of dollars made in the publishing industry. Quite a story, quite a ride, and a really good read. Oh, and any book that can help make you more efficient and save time, highly recommended as well. We're talking 100 to 1,000 times your investment you're going to get back if you take the lessons to heart. Next up on the list, quality, cheap fragrances. So there are certain houses like Davidoff that you can find amazing deals for under 25 bucks. And if you don't care about longevity, you just want something that smells nice, has a cool looking bottle, check out Ed Hardy. Or maybe you're willing to try houses that nobody talks about, fragrances that most people have never heard of but are great quality, check out Lalique or check out Trussardi. And if you think all celebrity lines are crap, well, you're close to being right, but there are exceptions, Antonio Banderas' line being one of them. The next inexpensive item worth the money, the right mask. Now I get it, a lot of you guys are not happy about having to wear these things, especially when they're uncomfortable and they don't stay where they're supposed to. And what about those times when you forget your mask, find out you need one, and you gotta end up pulling your shirt over your head? Well guys, wouldn't it be awesome if a company took an existing useful item like a neck gaiter and turned it into another useful item like a mask? Well gents, you don't have to imagine it because Slick Gaiter has done it. Seriously, gents, I've talked about Slick Gaiter before. They're the sponsor of today's video, and I love what this company is doing. This is not your average neck gaiter. And you may notice these two dots right here. What's going on? Let me show you. So when you turn this neck gaiter inside out, what you notice is you've got a pocket right there that can hold a reusable, a washable filter. Another small detail I really appreciate, they've actually put in an adjustable nose piece. This is going to make sure the mask fits in snugly around the nose, and if you're wearing glasses, is going to help keep them from fogging up. Now the neck gaiter I've been showing you is relatively lightweight. This is their UV neck gaiter, and it's fine for 4 seasons, maybe if you live over in Atlanta. But if you live up north, and this is a Canadian company, so they get it, guys, you need a polar fleece, they've got you with this option as well. Both of these come together in the same package. And both these neck gaiters, by the way, have bungee adjusters on the bottom and top, so you're gonna make sure and get a snug fit, and that mask is gonna stay where you want it to. And did I mention this product comes with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, and it's incredibly inexpensive. So gents, this one's a no-brainer. You get a neck gaiter that protects your neck from the sun, protects your neck from the cold, incredibly functional. It also can serve as a mask, being comfortable. It's there when you need it. Gents, to go grab your Slick Gaiter, use that link down in the description to get the best deal out there on the web. Awesome company. If you've got to wear a mask, if you've got to protect your neck, this is the gaiter you've been looking for. And gents, really quick, I'm gonna have to cut this out of the video later. They are giving them away for free. How does this work? You go over, you use that link, you buy it. Then you leave a review, you send them an email. They take care of the rest. They want your honest feedback. And I love small companies because this is a great deal for you. You're helping to raise awareness. This is a company that's doing something innovative. So take advantage, use that link down in the description. Go check out Slick Gaiter, get yours for free at this point. All you have to do is leave that review. Awesome company, go check them out. Like I said, I use this product. I'm proud to support them, and I want you guys to try out this awesome company. Next up, let's talk watches. So a lot of people think they need to have a Rolex in order to have a high quality watch. That is not the case. Seriously, for 7% the cost of that Rolex, I can get this Citizen Nighthawk. Made from titanium, this is gonna be harder than steel. It's got the whole Eco Drive system. It's got world time. This is an amazing watch for a fraction of the price. Or if I want to go automatic, well, for 4% the price of that Rolex, I can go with an Orient. This one here, a limited edition, beautiful. I picked it up and I just love it. And guess what? If somebody looked at it right next to the Rolex, they'd probably choose this watch over it. Or maybe for 2% the price, go for a Seiko. 1% the price, go for a Timex. Point being, you can get a quality watch for a fraction of the cost of those luxury ones. Next up on this list, watch cases. You can pick these up relatively inexpensive. We're talking less than 50 bucks, and you're always going to be able to find your watches. Once you start getting more than a few, all of a sudden you can lose them and you misplace them. They're always in a place where you know where they're at, and it looks good. Every time you leave your room, you see them, they're displayed. It just becomes something that you can show off, and yeah, I think it's well worth the investment. And speaking of boxes, don't forget about shoe shine boxes. You've also got jewelry boxes. You've got sunglass boxes. Point being, you want a box to be able to put the things that you've got a lot of so you can find it when you need it. Or simply maybe the tools to take care of your important things like shoes. What I like about shoe shine box, besides there being functional, you can actually put your foot up here, is also it has everything you need to shine your shoes in one place. And by the way, I'm working on a shoe shine box video in which I'm going to show you how to make a shoe shine box just like this. So stay tuned. And make sure you're subscribed to Real Made Real Style. Next up on the list of cheap items worth the investment, wide-shouldered hangers. Great for blazers, sports jacket, suits, leather jackets, any type of jacket. You can even use these with sweaters. Point being, if you don't want to get the shoulder nipples, this is the type of hanger that you want to have in your wardrobe. Now, this one should go without saying, but I got to say it anyway, and that is take good care of your teeth. You need the right tools. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So first up, if your teeth are getting dark with stains, you drink a lot of coffee, get a teeth whitener. And don't forget, you want to floss every tooth that you want to keep. You don't want the tooth, then don't floss it. And take care of your tongue. Guys, you've got tongue scrapers, you've got tongue brushes. They are different tools. Use both. And when it comes to toothbrushes, yes, your manual toothbrush is cool, but going with an electric toothbrush, much better, and it's going to save you a lot of bills when you go to the dentist and you don't have all that tartar buildup or eventually gingivitis. Now we've got shoes, a few items here. So first up, if you're slipping and sliding all over the place, get a little bit of traction. This right here will attach to the bottom of your leather soles, and it's going to give you a bit more traction during, this time of the year when we got inclement weather, snow, sleet. And make sure to use a shoe horn. When you're putting your shoe on, you don't want to damage the back. This right here, you can get plastic ones, metal ones for a few bucks. It's going to save you time. And don't forget about your shoe tree. So a couple things with shoe trees. These are great for pulling out moisture, but more importantly, in my opinion, they actually prevent the wrinkles. So people ask all the time, why do I get those wrinkles? Because when you store your shoes, you're not using a shoe tree. Next up, I've got a simple catch-all or key hanger. You want a place where basically when you walk into your house, you can drop your keys. You can drop anything that you don't want to lose track of that you're going to want to find. How many times you're off looking for your keys, looking for the things that you need, your phone, you want to have a place where everything is put so that you can track it. And speaking of being able to find things and eliminating clutter, I love my all-in-one charging station. So if I'm looking for my phone, if I'm looking for my headsets, if I'm looking for my watch, I'm able to find it right there, boom, charging. And these items right here, easily worth 10 times the price if you're in the dating scene. What do women not like? Dirty nails. So guess what? Have a nail brush. Have a nice little simple grooming kit. This right here is going to help you develop the habit of taking care of your nails. And believe me, the women in your life will appreciate it. Now, this item may surprise some of you guys, and that is pepper spray. Why? Well, I live in an area in which we've got bears, we've got wolves, I've got trails right in my backyard. Some of you guys live in cities in which you got packs of wild dogs. Let's just say that if you're going on a walk, you want to be able to protect yourself. You don't want to carry a big weapon. This right here is going to put a grown man down on his knees, and it's going to make animals run off. So what video to watch next? How about this one? 9 pieces of practical clothing that the vast majority of men do not own. Seriously, it blows me away why more men do not own these pieces of clothing. What am I talking about? Find out, gents, in this video right here.